You can search all over the internet trying to find answers, but most sites won't tell you how to start from zero. Actually, most give suggestions like increase your income or start your own business, and this leads to more frustrations. Because in reality, most people who search for this are looking for ways to elevate themselves from zero. If we're being logical, there's no way to start your own business or increase your earnings while your earnings are $0. So, if that's the case, then how can you become rich from nothing? Well, let's find out. 1. Marry a rich partner. As blunt as it sounds, it's one of the quickest ways to get rich. Look at it this way. We aren't promoting a gold-digging Ponzi scheme, but if you wish to get quick wealth, marriage is the fastest way. How many times have you heard of stories about a rich prince or a very wealthy person going to the village or small towns to scout for a modest partner? Most of these village folks come from poor backgrounds and had no idea that one day they would land on such luck. Away from fairy tale scenarios, consider modern-day dating and networking. People often meet online or in real life and connect openly, discussing their wealth and financial status. It's not awkward to find two people from different social classes choosing to date or get married, and that's the beauty of it. If the vibe is right, then why not? Choosing this route needs you to proceed with caution, because if you marry just for money, you might land on someone with a bad character. Also, ensure your partner is generous to avoid disappointments. Once the deal is legally sealed, would you ever consider marrying into a rich family or getting married to someone rich? Let us know with a comment. 2. Get your money mindset right. The mind is a very powerful tool that can either make you or break you. If used appropriately, it can help shape you into the person you desire to be. Same applies to your view on money. You should view money as a comforter and always see money in abundance. If you have a poor money mindset, you'll continue making poor financial decisions and remain in the paycheck-to-paycheck loop. With practice, you can evolve from a poor mindset to a rich mindset by developing the right habits. If you want to continuously remain motivated, consider setting up a vision board with all your target financial goals. This continuously feeds your mind with this information and lets the universe know what you desire. Avoid thinking of money as evil or as the enemy. Instead, think of it as a friend who will elevate you. Don't consider yourself poor even when you have nothing. Get rid of the thoughts that hold you back. I cannot get rich or getting rich is for the lucky ones, among other negative beliefs. Think of yourself as open to receiving the riches in abundance. It sounds really absurd, but when you believe that there's an abundance of money, resources, opportunities, and when you trust your ability to prepare yourself to earn money, then you will really qualify to become rich and get plenty of money. 3. Create a plan. Everything that developed into something brilliant started with a plan. You can't simply just have an idea and think it's going to execute itself without laying down the steps to make it work. If you were asked right now, do you have a plan to become rich? Even before going further, the answer is probably no. If you answered yes, then you're on the right track towards becoming rich. Everyone creates a plan to become wealthy. Most of the time, we have an idea or two of what to do in order to make it work. For example, if you believe you want to be an overnight millionaire, you could try your luck with the lottery. Choosing to buy a lottery ticket and researching some lucky numbers is a plan. However, for most lottery players, it's taken tens if not hundreds of trials. You can't just be announced as the winner if you didn't take part in the lottery process. The same applies to life and getting rich. The plan is the difference between whoever wishes to become a millionaire and who really begins trying to achieve this. Doesn't matter how old you are. As long as you plan to keep living for a couple of years, then it's best to lay out your options of wealth creation and leverage what you already have. Maybe even start saving from your monthly income, who knows. 4. Put an end to things that will never make you rich. The toughest pill to swallow is that those guilty pleasures and heart desires you're currently enjoying may need to be put aside for a while, if not forever. Look at it this way: you can get lost in the social media black hole for hours, losing track of time at night, and before you know it, it's 3 a.m. and you have a 6 a.m. alarm going off for you to get ready for work. You get sleepy throughout your day, surviving on minimal energy, since you wasted your whole night scrolling on stuff and wasted your day operating in zombie mode. So, how exactly do you intend to get rich? Some of the richest people don't even manage their own social media accounts. Someone else does. Same applies to guilty pleasures and desire for luxuries. You should have the desire to collect assets rather than liabilities. Because just imagine yourself having no money, and yet you're not willing to do things that will put money into your pocket. How are you going to become rich? A miracle maybe, It's an enigma nobody knows. 5. Enhance the feeling of worthiness. Sometimes learning this kind of stuff as a child would have been easier. Because as we grew older, entitlement creeps in and we get influenced by the culture that surrounded us. As children, we were fearless and we would demand what we wanted without questioning how or where it would come from. That's how you should live your worthy of good things no matter your situation. Truth is, no one was born to be poor and have a definite fate to suffer. Quite the contrary, there are plenty of rags to riches stories, and it all started with someone who saw more to themselves than their unpleasing financial status. Start developing your sense of worthiness gradually. If you believe in your ability to access financial freedom, a belief accompanied by thinking and action, act towards your goals and watch yourself unconsciously engaging in activities that benefit your dreams. 6. Choose your friends. Experts say that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You see where I'm getting at here. If you hang around a bunch of couch potatoes or people who have negative mindsets, you're bound to end up like them because you think the same and adopt each other's habits. The best way to save yourself is ending these relationships to avoid further setbacks. If you're all struggling financially and not doing anything about it, chances are you'll remain in the same position as your friends, unless actions are taken. Yes, you imitate them without knowing. This is not a sign to abandon your friends. Some connections are priceless. I get it, but sacrifices have to be made. You may start reducing the time spent together. They could be slowly killing your ambition without knowing it, or wanting you to become like them. Make friends who have the same ambition as you. Whether from clients, elderly neighbors who've made a great fortune, they have an experience that will help you in your life and shorten you a lot of time and failed experiences if you listen to their advice. 7. Start investing. Investing from zero is impossible, but if you're wise enough, you can start saving small and later use the funds to invest in something greater. Most people think putting your money in the bank account will make you rich over time. If you left $100 in your bank account for 10 years, do you think the value of it will increase? The answer is no, it will reduce due to inflation. And if it's a high-growing bank account with a lot of petty expenses, your account balance will probably be zero. So saving in the bank should be off your list. Saving for investments is the way to go. You earn more money with it. The sad part is that most people tend to save a substantial amount of money, only to end up splurging it on liabilities, such as buying a new car or new clothes. This will not make you rich. To become rich, you need to start investing on a project. Buy shares or get into real estate. Simply put, you need something that will result in profits if you choose to sell it in the future. Do not be alarmed by the loss of opportunity. There are many opportunities in the future that await you, and you must seize them, but you must first prepare for them by saving money and learning the basics of investment. Truly, if you take all the tips given into consideration, you'll see the changes in your life, and you'll be looking back at this with a richer bank account. Remember, your wealth is your responsibility. No one is going to help you if you're not willing to help yourself. So, put in the hard work and do the hustle. As they say, hustle like you're broke and think like a millionaire. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. With that said, have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next one.